Hello everyone, today I'm going to be working on a Copic Marker artwork of the two travelers, Aether and Lumine from Genshin Impact. So the idea for these artworks came from a combination of three thoughts I had. The first one was that I hadn't made a Copic Marker artwork in such a long time. I think at that point it was almost a year, and I really wanted to have a go at it again. The second was that I wanted to create a series of artworks of all the Genshin characters. The problem with this is that it would take forever in my usual style because Genshin characters are so detailed, so I need to do something in a simpler style. The third is that I'd been spending a lot of time on big digital paintings, ones that would take tens of hours to complete. Then I saw some quick marker chibi style artworks on YouTube, and I was like, damn, I miss being able to finish an artwork in just a few hours. Don't get me wrong, I love the process of painting and rendering shapes, but I do want to get some more variety in my work. So these three ideas aligned in my head, and I was like, why don't I create a series of Genshin portraits in a chibi style using Copic markers? So yes, I will try to make a series of these artworks, though it still might take me quite a while. For the backgrounds of these two traveler artworks, I wanted to have a sort of galaxy, Milky Way, Starry Night sort of theme going on, since the travelers had a lot of connections to the stars. Now I had no idea how to do this in Copic, so I ended up watching a whole bunch of tutorials on YouTube and then experimenting a bit with my scrap piece of Copic paper. I then did it on my Lumine artwork using a bunch of techniques. Some of them worked, some of them didn't, but it ended up turning out quite good, and I'm surprised that I like it that much. So I messed up a bit on the artwork for Aether because I was using a brand new brown Copic marker and the ink just flowed out when you pressed it just a tiny little bit too hard. Great tip for anyone using Copic markers is when you get a new one, just paint a bit on a scrap piece of Copic paper so this doesn't happen to you, because when you have too much ink it just bleeds out in a large spot. However, I managed to fix it using gouache, which I'm so thankful for. Gouache is just my saviour when it comes to any mistakes I make in my artworks. After finishing working on Aether, I moved on to the starry background, and I managed to streamline the process of this once I figured out what I was doing in working on the Lumine one. I'm really happy with how these two turned out. They were super fun to work with, especially being able to get back into Copic Marker artworks. It was also great to be able to learn a new technique and to be able to put that technique to use. Funnily enough, I think these artworks took me around 6 to 7 hours each. A lot of that time was actually sketching it out, since, like I said before, Genshin characters are so detailed, so you need to make sure you have all those details right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the artworks and the video, and maybe I'll see you around. Bye!